All right. Sorry about the delay. How's everyone doing? Hold on. All right. Let me know how the audio sounds. This morning was a little rushed, but I think we're chilling now. How's everyone doing? Appreciate all you guys being in here chilling with me. My alcoholic beverage, right? No, man, I don't really drink. Maybe I should if I'm a Saints fan, but just had to take care of a few things, sorting out these wires and all too. How does the audio sound? My mic is a little further away than usual. Should I bring it closer? All right. How's everyone doing? Who we got? Saints, Dolphins? I just want to see something cool happen today. I don't care about a win or a loss. Just something cool happen, you know? Let's get a win. You're gay? Well, good for you. The fact that oh man, I think it's dumping out there in Miami. I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer. Let me know if the audio gets any better. I'm gonna try that one out. We got the football right here. We got Fred right here. I had to get Red Zone up. I can't just be watching only the Saints game. It's torture. Sounds good? All right. Audio sounds good. It's the one downside to being on this Pacific time zone for these 10 a.m. live streams. It's a little bit more rushed. It sounds a little lower. What about now? What about now? I brought it a little bit closer, but still keeping it up. Oh, you can kind of see it right here. All right. We got Red Zone set up. We got the Saints game. We got chat. All right. All right, everything's set up. We got all of our lights. I am missing my water bottle, but I'll just go get water at like halftime or something. Saints win 17-14. I hope so. I hope something cool happens today. We don't even lock in on the game. The game hasn't started. It's commercial for me. Saints winning 48-9. That definitely sounds like the most realistic score, if I'm being honest. I got them winning 60-2. Whoa! Look at that ad. It's an unfortunate ad. Talking to the fan in the chat about the game. Y'all are wild. But in a good way. Cedric Wilson, former Saint on the Dolphins. It is a dumping rain right now, or it was. We haven't scored over 12. No, Shuck scored 17 against Carolina. Didn't score over 12 against the Rams or Tampa or Atlanta, though. All right. I think Saints are getting the ball first. Oh, the Saints wearing their home unis today. Okay. Saints wearing all black on the road. Atlanta's playing the Jets. It's a lucky game, lucky team to play against. No, Charlie Smith. He's the Saints kicker this week. The Saints are actually kicking off. Okay. Charlie Smith is kicking off. Will he hit the landing zone, actually? He did. Here's the return for Miami. And gets down to like the 30. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, by the way. Appreciate all of you guys. Watching videos, coming into the live streams, commenting, liking, everything like that. This and the Instagram pays for my college, so like I'm very grateful for you guys. All right, here we go. Miami, what the hell is this formation? It's a pitch to H-Han, who's got like 8 yards. That was an interesting formation. And there's a Saints player down. I think that's Justin Reed. I can't tell who that is. I think Justin Reed is hurt. Yeah, Justin Reed is down. Not sure what happened. But yeah, they got Darren Waller back, the guy who is like a Saints killer. H-Han's been one of the best backs in the league. And are we going to commercial break? Reed already hurt? Yes, he is. He's off the field, though. So they're getting ready to run this next 2nd and 2. Who comes in for Justin Reed? Is it Burgess or Howden? Tua hands it off again. I don't know who that is. Who's number... Jalen Wright? He got a first down. He got a first down. This Dolphins run game is going to cook us, isn't it? They got 2 runs for like 15 yards right now. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Miami's under center. They got like a billion guys in motion. Play action for Tua, who is under pressure. And Cam Jordan got the sack. Cam coming in clutch. Nice. Cam Jordan, clutch sack. Setting up a 2nd and 18. I think he's now like 18th all time in sacks. He's basically with every Cam Jordan sack now. It's where does he rank all time? And I think he's like 18 now. 2nd and 18 now. Good sack from Cam Jordan. To an empty backfield. Alante's blitzing under. Ooh, dumps it off to Waller, who picks up like 14 yards. Alante was about to smoke Tua. Alante was right there. Tua just got it out too fast. And Darren Waller, the Saints killer. That Raiders game in 2020 when he had like 15 catches for like a billion yards and 3 touchdowns. So annoying. All right, 3rd and 5. Can we get a stop here? Low snap. Tua gets it. He's got time. Dumps it over. Wide open. Who the hell is that? He's still going. Malik Washington with like a 20, 30 yard gain. Might want to like cover the receivers. Like leaving guys open is not a good idea, in my opinion. Justin Reed is back out there. For those who are curious, the injury, he's back out there. That was a 19-yard gain to Malik Washington. You got like two guys in motion for Miami. He's pitched out to Achan. Out wide. Mix. And that's a touchdown. Touchdown Dolphins. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a long day, guys. It is going to be a long day. This run defense was good last week. Now Miami's just cooking their asses. That was what was Alontae Taylor doing? Alontae Taylor just gave him a pat on the ass and said, "Go score." I don't know what he's doing. What the hell was Alontae doing? Kick is good. 7-0, Miami's up. Alontae Taylor, what the hell was that angle? Literally, Alontae Taylor just let him walk by. You know that clip of that like high school kid who plays corner and he goes down to make the tackle and he just pretends to tackle him? That was Alontae Taylor just now. Do you guys know what clip I'm talking about? That was such shitty effort. Let me see if I can get it up on Twitter. That was horrible. Like, there was zero effort on that. Like, I wouldn't have made the tackle, but I would have put in a little bit more effort. Did you guys see that? Yeah, I don't know if I want to pay Taylor. Like 2 weeks, it's weird. 2 weeks ago, everyone was like, "Oh, let's pay Alontae." Now it's like, let's not pay Alontae Taylor. Oh, we got red zone. Let's see what Shadur's doing against the Niners. A little dump off to Judkins. I, I hope Shadur does well. The hate he gets is so weird. What good would it do for the Saints to win this game? Just getting Tyler Shuck another win. Getting a young coach and a young quarterback, or a rookie quarter, not necessarily young, but getting just a young head coach and a rookie quarterback another win. Just learning how to win games. But other than that, I don't know. Getting a high draft pick matters. Oh, Shadur just whiffed on a possible touchdown. Damn. All right. Back from commercial. I really don't know what the hell Alontae Taylor was doing. Alontae Taylor must have had him in fantasy or something, because I honestly don't know what the hell that was. Sauce Gardner is now hurt in the Colts and Texans game. I started CJ Stroud over Daniel Jones because Jones is like fibula is fractured or something. So I'm hoping Stroud does some cool shit. All right, here's the return. Is that Mason Tipton? Dante Pettis returning. And he gets up to like the 27. 22? Not a good return. Shuck's completion percentage leads all rookies right now with 3 minimum starts. That's also the amount of starts he's had. So it might be a cherry picked stat. No Alvin Kamara today. It's all Devin Neal, Audric Estime, and probably Taysom Hill. All right, here's the offense. Starting off, quick pass to Chris Olave, who's playing for like 5 yards. Let's just stat pad with Chris Olave. That's all that matters. No, 68%, not 58. If I said 58, that's on me. 68. 6'8", not 6'7". Such a stupid joke. Okay, what was it now? 2nd and 6. Devin Neal's in the backfield. 3 tight ends. Tipton in motion. Handoff to Mason Tipton. Trying to find some space. Nowhere to go. Lost like 2 yards. Third and 7 now. At least we got Talise Fuaga back. No more Asim Richards getting his ass beat. Anthony Weaver, the Dolphins DC. The Saints interviewed him a few times for their head coaching gig. It's an interesting storyline. 3rd and 7. Shuck, empty backfield. Miami showing blitz. Miami doesn't blitz. Shuck looking for Tipton, caught but short of the first down. 3rd and 7, and we threw a 5-yard pass, and now we're going to punt. 3 and out. Now we get to watch the worst punter in the NFL punt the football. Oh my gosh. Fourth and 2, and we are punting from the 35. Malik Washington's returning for Miami. Here's the punt. Is this a good one? Decent. Fair caught inside the 20. Decent punt. Decent punt. It's going to be a long game, isn't it, guys? It's going to be a very long game. So much for a 6'5" frame getting tipped. Ball got tipped at the line. Yeah, we got to get into the 4th quarter to do the stat pad, and you're right. You are absolutely right. It's going to be a long game, guys. Yeah, I don't know why you would give the ball to the wide receiver on a handoff and not your running back. At least on the first run of the game. You must hate Devin Neal. I wonder if we're going to see Audric Estime get a carry today. There's another running back on the roster. I don't know who though. Is it Evan Hull? Wanting the Saints to win is equivalent to paying a fine for winning. Yeah. I mean, the only upside to winning is just getting Shuck and Kellen Moore, just more wins on their resume. But, Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain, Jordan Tyson, I don't know. That sounds a whole lot more appealing to me. One thing about this team, when we sucked, Aaron Brooks was QB, it was at least still fun. Yeah, Jameis, if Jameis was the QB, we'd be losing, but it'd be fun. Respect this is the wrong chat. The Colt is on Trace's channel. Rattler lost a lot, but man, I agree. I feel like Rattler played with a little bit more like swag, but I think Shuck takes more risks. That could be more fun or more devastating. All right, we're back from commercial, guys. Who's ready to see a Devon Achan 82-yard touchdown run? They hand it to Achan for a few yards. Nothing much there. Oh, did CJ Stroud throw a touchdown? Please tell me he threw a touchdown. Isn't it crazy Miami fired their GM and then they started like looking better? That's crazy, right? I wish our team could do that. I wish we could fire our general manager. But Gil Benson's in love with them. To a pitch, play action, rolling out left. To a downfield, incomplete. Look, I don't know who. Cedric Wilson, the former Saint, Kool-Aid in coverage. A little overthrown. See, Miami sucks, but at least their offense has an identity. What do the Saints do? It just feels like Kellen Moore is just calling plays to figure out something that works, as opposed to like, this is what we're supposed to do good. Miami does outside zone runs, play action, bootlegs. That's their offense. What is the Saints' offense? 3 and outs. 3rd and 8 would be a big time stop if we could get it here. To out downfield, incomplete. Looking for Waddle, a little overthrown. And the Saints are getting the ball back off a 3 and out. The Saints defense got to stop. We're running preseason plays. Like, wide receiver jet sweep as a first run play of the game is crazy. All right, Stroud, please throw it to... Fuck. All right, Miami punts. Who's returning? Pettis. Here's Dante Pettis. Picks up a few yards. Man, I need a Stroud to Dalton Schultz touchdown. It looked like they were about to throw one, and it got batted at the line. That pisses me off. I also got Juwan Johnson in fantasy simply because he's a good fantasy football asset. And that's about it. First play should go to Devin Neal. I hope so. Probably won't. Not learning from Derek Carr and throwing the ball behind receivers. Chuck looks for underneath. Stop lying about him. I guess. I don't know. I feel like Chuck goes downfield more than Rattler did. But they both throw... I mean, every quarterback throws dump-offs. I don't know what the big issue is with checkdowns. Drew Brees, in his final 2 years, literally could not throw the ball past like 20 yards. People hating on checkdowns, man. Checkdowns move the chains if you with the right players. Carolina scored on the Rams. The Rams are the best team in football, right? No matter the play call, the player must execute. Agreed with that. Linemen have to block. Quarterback has to do his assignment. Receivers have to run their routes. Yeah, Rattler's what, 87-yard touchdown to Shaheed's the longest play of the season? I think that's their longest play in like 2 years offensively. Maybe longer. I'm not saying Rattler couldn't go downfield. I just think Shuck is a little bit more aggressive. Whether that's in a good or a bad way, that's up to the person and their opinions on him. But I just think Shuck's naturally a little bit more aggressive. And I think a little bit more accurate. But I don't want to downplay Rattler. I thought Rattler was playing well outside of that Tampa game and most of that Bears game. All right. Let's see what you got, offense. Shuck, play action to Neal under pressure, rolling out right. Throw it away, man. Oh, he got it off to Foster Morel after getting a nice little hit. Picks up like 5 yards. I got to scroll up. That's a great play from Tyler Shuck. That's a good job. 7 yards. Knew he was about to get hit, dumped it off to his tight end. But that's also a dangerously stupid play if that defender saw that coming. That time it worked out. Oh, we got a run to Devin Neal. Spins out of a tackle and loses a yard. Man. 3rd and 4 now. The Saints cannot run the football, can they? Saints cannot run the football. We have like what, 2 runs for negative 5 yards? 3rd and 4. Here's Shuck to throw. Zips it over the middle for Juwan, incomplete. And another 3 and out. That pass was late. That pass was super late. That was such a late pass. He's supposed to throw that right as he turns around. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought Stafford just threw the most insane touchdown pass. All right, another punt. This one's caught, and that's a touchback. The Colt is calling Juwan Johnson a top 5 tight end. I don't think he's. I think statistically he's top 5, but he's not a top 5 tight end. Like I think he was top 5 in like yards or something or catches. I don't know which one. Underneath. Yeah, that's kind of how football is played. Not every throw is a 50-yard bomb. Yeah, Juwan should have caught that. Shuck should have thrown it earlier. Both things can be true, but this is getting ugly. If it's not open 15 yards downfield, he's not going to throw it. And then when he does throw it 15 yards downfield and he gets picked, then you'll be upset about that. So I don't know what you're complaining about. The 5th and the 6th round pick for Shaheed. No, we got a 4th and a 5th for Shaheed. We got a 4th, I know for sure, for Shaheed. Rattler would shine if we were under center like the Niners and Vikings. Maybe. but I don't know. I feel like Kellen Moore did a better job with Rattler than Kubiak did, but Kubiak also had Walmart Uber Dashers or whatever at receiver and lineman to work with, so he probably did the best he could. But if Rattler, I could see Rattler in Minnesota. I feel like that'd be a good fit. He'd get the ball to Jefferson, that's for sure. He definitely played better than 9. He would definitely be playing better than J.J. McCarthy. The Rams, I feel like Rattler to the Rams would be a good move too. Just be like a backup, learn from McVay for a year. Ooh, Danny Stutzman just freaking smoked Achan. Holy shit. What a hit. Stutzman picked him up and slammed him. Love that. I love that, man. Keep the cracker with the juice on the field. All right, 2nd and 10. To play action screen to Washington, and the Stutzman again there with the tackle, only a yard or two on that one. There's no way the Panthers beat the Rams, right? Third and 9 now. Can we get an Isaiah Stallbird hurdle sack again? Penalty flags on the field. It's on Miami. 12 men on the field. That Danny Stutzman play was awesome. All right, 3rd and 14. Can we get a stop? Who's ready for a PI penalty? Alante's blitzing, Tua under pressure, and he's sacked. Who got there? Was that Cam? Cam Jordan, 2nd sack of the game. Wow. Cam Jordan doing it once again. Yeah, that's all Cam Jordan. 2 sacks on the day. Is Cam Jordan our sack leader this season? It's him or Chase Young. Stalwart almost blocked the punt. Pettis catches it at the 40. Runs horizontally and gets a yard. It'd be nice if we could get a first down on offense. Can we get a first down, please? Can we get a first down? Cam's a Hall of Fame lock? Yeah, I think so. I think this season might have solidified that. I wonder what field goal range is like for the Saints, because they got Charlie Smith. Are they comfortable kicking like a 50-yard field goal with him if they get into that situation? Or obviously context of the down and distance, game score, all that matters, but how comfortable would they be kicking a 50-something yard field goal with Charlie Smith? They got good field position. They're at their own 44-yard line. Saints have 14 total yards. 14. Tipped in motion. Shuck hands it off to Devin Neal. Gets a yard, if that. I don't know. Maybe this run game just isn't going to work today, and that's why they weren't running it. What's that? 3 runs and still nothing? Nothing over a yard. He passed the 121 sack, so he's Hall of Fame bound. Yeah, he's getting in the Hall of Fame for sure after this season. He passed some names, some big names. Shuck play action, dropping back, under pressure, and he's sacked. That one's on Shuck. He had time. That's that's not on the O line to me. I'm assuming no one was open, but he had time. The pocket was clean. That's a decent pocket. People can give Ruiz crap for that sack, but Shuck had time. And now we're in a 3rd and 14. Shuck throwing. Stepping up, dumps it off to Juwan. Here's Juwan, spins, and comes up like 5 yards short of the first. And I'm assuming another 3 and out. He can't escape the pocket. Burn up to punt for like the 10th time today. I just want to see like a damn first down. Is that so hard to ask for? Good punt down at the 10. Cam Jordan now has 128 career sacks, tying Ricky Jackson for the 17th all time. Cam Jordan has 30 multi-sack games. People on Twitter blaming Ruiz for that sack. Nah, man. Shuck took way too long. I'm all for giving Cesar Ruiz shit, but not on that one. The Saints have yet to get 10 yards in one drive. This isn't pretty. We don't have a single first down. We haven't gotten 10 yards a single drive. We can't run the football. Did Stafford just throw a pick six? It's not that it's not there downfield. Take a chance, fit it in there. Well, the window to fit it in there might not be there. That's the thing. I can't see who's open downfield, so I can't tell you if anyone's open. When do we stop being delusional? I mean, we're 2-9. I don't think anyone's delusional. I like to be sarcastic and joke about winning out, but none of it's ever dead serious. First and 10 to out wide. No one wants to tackle him, and he gets 15 yards. Cedric Wilson, the former Saint, just broke like 2 tackles at once. I don't know what the hell just happened. Alante and Quincy Riley both missed. That's brutal. One guy, they literally tried to do a bounty gate hit on him, and they still couldn't tackle him. To quick pass downfield, wide open, Darren Waller. Sanker brings him down. Why is he that wide open? That's insane. You're just gonna leave guy Quincy Riley just didn't want to cover him on that play? Quincy Riley tried to jump the out route and left Darren Waller butt booty naked open. All right, now they're in Saints territory after a 35-yard gain. They pitch it to whoever 31 is. Don't know who that is, but he gets like 8 yards. Ollie Gordon, that's who that is. How can you elevate a team that has backup players on offense? Yeah, Shuck's definitely not having the best supporting cast. But we saw Rattler play better last year with, I think, a little bit worse situation. So I just want to see Shuck be a little bit better. Pitch to H-Hand, first down. That's going to end the first quarter. Tough way to start. 0 first downs. 0 first downs. Gotta love it. Matthew Stafford has thrown 2 interceptions in 2 minutes. Wow. Darren Waller just coming back from the dead to cook the Saints. Riding this hard for another grown man that is terrible at his job is laughable. I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, the whole Stan sports thing, I don't get it. Rattler, Shuck, Rattler, doesn't matter. Appreciate you tuning in, Saints 8 headquarters. Gonna be another long one for sure. No doubt about it. Checking in on my fantasy football. Sadly, Gail loves Mickey Loomis. I don't. They need to get rid of like everyone in that front office, ownership, everyone. Gil Benton used Luke Fortner as a good move that Mickey Loomis has made. I don't think she knows who Luke Fortner is. I honestly don't. All right, we are back from commercial. Miami 6 first downs. Saints 0. Tua hands it off. Picks up like 4 yards. Miami has more touchdowns than we have first downs. No, we're talking about touchdowns. Who is going to be the first Saint to get a first down? Who's going to be the Saint to get a first down today? I'll go Chris Olave. That's the easy answer. But I don't know. It's a tough one. Who's gonna get a first down? That's how bad things are getting. Tua throwing down the field. Oh, Pickett, Pickett, Pickett. Oh, Terrell Burgess. Good coverage. Could not bring in the interception. I think Washington popped it out. That was good coverage from Burgess. Oh, you gotta pick it. That was close. Went right through his hand. Oh, that would have been huge. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Tua's thrown again under pressure. Sack him! Sack him! He's still going. Okay. Stallbird with the immediate pressure missed the sack, and then Tua threw it away. Isaiah Stallbird once again. Isaiah Stallbird. If he can learn how to tackle the first time, the Saints might have found something in him. Just tackle the first time. Get him. He's just got to bring him down. He forced a throwaway. Good for him. Yeah, Burgess does his job. He's not great, but he does his job. Whenever he's in, I feel like he makes a play. Almost blocked from Granderson. Kick is good, 10-0. Yeah, I agree. Burgess 100% does his job. It's not great. He's not Hall of Fame, not the best, but he does his job. He gets it done. He's like the Josh Hill of safeties. He's like the Josh Hill of safeties. Does his job. And then Isaiah Stallbird, man, if he can learn how to tackle the first time, he'd probably be starting a little bit more. Isaiah Stallbird though is our future linebackers might be on the team with Stutzman and Stallbird. Stutzman's like the typical linebacker, and Stallbird could be like your coverage, like Dre Greenlaw, energy, brings juice to the defense kind of guy. Although I think he initially played safety too, so he's a little bit quicker, can probably do some more stuff in coverage. By the way, most of the shit I'm talking about is for Shucks Grinder subscribers. Yeah, I kind of figured that you're not talking about me. I don't I don't subscribe to the standing. The only people I stand is Drew Brees and Michael Thomas, and at the time when he was on the Saints, Marshawn Lattimore. But there's no one on this team right now that I support so much. McDonald's Nuggets or Wendy's Nuggets? McDonald's 100%. Wendy's has some what are they called? Frosties though? Wendy's Frosties are pretty fire. I haven't had a Wendy's in a minute. Shuck isn't the problem. We could say that, but he may not just be the solution either. He and to be all fair, he doesn't have the same receiving core Rattler did for the first X amount of games. He doesn't have the starting O-line. Penning's gone, but that's a good thing. He's missing McCoy, and that's a major hit. And obviously no Alvin Kamara. So like it's a tough task. It's a tough task. And Mason Tipton's returning it. Going out wide. He's got some space. Look at Mason Tipton go. He's out towards like the 40. Mason Tipton, another good return. Just for the offense to go 3 and out. Chucks had easier teams to beat. I agree. But also, it can be hard to beat bad teams if you have if the supporting cast isn't necessarily there. I'm not trying to make excuses. This is just my reasoning. You play a bad team, but you don't have these players. It can be hard to win those games. And it's he's only played 3 games. Like he's still a rookie. He's only played 3 games. I'm not calling him a franchise either, but there's a learning curve. Shuck, empty backfield, quick pass to Foster Moreau, who picks up 5 yards. Do we get a first down this drive? Yes or no? Let me know in chat. First down, yes or no? An old rookie that played 8 years in college. I didn't say he was young. I just said he was a rookie. He played 8 years in college, but for 7 of those years, he didn't play because he was hurt. So, yeah, he's older, but the experience isn't necessarily there. We handed off to Devin Hull, who got our first down is to Devin Hull, the guy who we signed off the practice squad this week. Devin Hull. No, Evan Hull. Look up big Kelvin Banks. First carry as a Saint is a first down. We got a first down, guys. Shuck hands it off to Hull again for 2 yards. Not much there that time. Guys, we got a first down. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's get some celebration emojis for the first down. Shuck, play action, blitz coming off the left edge. And that's a strip sack. Did we just have Devon Vele in pass protection? We had Devon Vele in pass protection. Why? What? Why don't you put your actual tight end into block? Why are we having our wide receiver in pass protection? That is a horrible design. Shuck also has to hold on to the football and feel that a little bit better, but I'm more pissed about the wide receiver pass blocking. Okay, Tua going deep. He's got a man. Kool-Aid picked it. Kool-Aid picked it off. Thank you. Kool-Aid with the interception. Great job by the defense. Kool-Aid McKinstry coming up clutch. That's a hell of a pick. Now we just have to, get a first down, which seems like impossible at the moment. Let's get this thing posted to the gram. Handoff. Oh, no, Shuck keeps it on the read option, and that goes nowhere. I think we might just have to score on defense, because this offense is having a very difficult time getting yards. Not even yards, just a yard. Shucked on 2nd and 10. Pass is batted. Miami's defense is not this good, is it? Miami's defense is not this good. I don't think so. Third and 10. Who's ready for another 3-and-out? Timeout called by Miami. Can't do diddly poo offensively. Can't do diddly poo. Shuck bad. Yeah, he's not playing good. Kellen Moore's not coaching good. This team also just isn't good. Vele was a terrible trade. The trade was bad. I don't have anything against Vele, though. When you have your wide receiver blocking, I feel like that's not a receiver issue. That's a coaching issue. Shuck throwing, quick slant for Juwan. Oh! Juwan just got smoked. No flags. Willie Gay, the former Saint, in coverage. I think that should be a defenseless hit, shouldn't it? Personal foul. And Juwan Johnson with the drop got boinked in the helmet. And another 3-and-out. The Saints are going to end up with more 3-and-outs than they got first downs by the end of this game. Not a great punt. And they threw a flag on the Saints for catch interference. And there's the penalty. Is the Dolphins defense really this good? That was a Rattler hospital ball. I don't know if that was... I don't know. I don't think Juwan Johnson was led into that hit. The hit just like... I don't know. Everyone has their own definition of a hospital ball. Especially if they have an agenda like you do. I don't know. The ball hit Juwan in the face. I don't think it was poorly placed. That's just my opinion, though. If it hits you in the face, guarantee if Rattler comes in, he scores twice. I wouldn't guarantee that. He might be doing a little bit better of a job, but I don't know if we'd score immediately. The NFL the NFL tweeted out a video of Matthew Stafford and captioned it 9. Even the NFL was clowning JJ McCarthy. Oh my gosh, Stroud threw a pick. Fuck. Saints defense has to be fed up with this offense by now. The Saints defense is doing their job outside of the opening drive. Not sure what Davis is supposed to do in that situation. I don't know if I like that penalty, but it is what it is. To first and 10, handoff. Pete, oh my gosh, no one wants to tackle today. Pete Warner whiffed. Achane cut back and on what should have been a loss of like 3 yards as a gain of 9. Pete Warner, man, make the tackle. This is tough. Second and 1. Tua hands it off. Ollie Gordon. First down, Miami. I feel better about Brandon Staley than I do Kellen Moore. I feel like Brandon Staley's done a better job as the season's gone on than Kellen Moore has. One guy's a coordinator, one guy's a coach, I know, but like Kellen Moore feels like he's gotten worse by the week, and Brandon Staley feels like his defense is playing, for the most part, better each week. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Average points per game will be 12. After we'll be lucky if we get 12 yards. We got a 5-yard, I think, run from Achane. Second and 5 for Miami. What a interesting formation. Another run. This one's Ollie Gordon. They got like 5 running backs they use. I can't keep track of who's who. Literally, the Saints' only highlight today is Danny Stutzman flipping Achane and then Kool-Aid getting a pick off of a strip sack. Nothing. To a quick out route, caught by Waddle. He got the first. Just outside the red zone. Let's see what the Saints defense can do. "26 total yards for the Saints. Another run. Here's Achane. Nice move. First down. Still going down at the can't do shit. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. Mike McDaniel isn't even a great head coach, but like he looks so much better than Kellen Moore. Like his offense has an identity. There's a plan. There's things they do. The Saints just feel like they just do things to do it. Tua play action. No, handoff. Picks up 4 yards. I thought that was a play action. Second and goal for Miami. Like Miami they have an identity, and it's speed, getting guys into space, getting the ball to Achan. This what the Saints got nothing. Kellen Moore's play calling is just so stale. Time for a spark Kellen. The only spark Kellen is going to be lighting is a blunt or a cigarette. He ain't lighting no spark for this offense. The Eagles miss Kellen Moore. Yeah, but they also have a much better team than the Saints. But yeah, they miss him. I'm sure he misses Philly. I'm sure he misses having. I don't know. His offense is just so stale. There's no identity. It's just calling plays to call plays. And I get Kellen Moore is the youngest head coach, and he kind of needs to develop and learn. But there's just some. Hold on. Tua pitch to Achan. Nowhere to go. Nice tackle from Howden. There's just some things he just should be doing better as a like. I understand being a head coach of a shitty roster. Like, okay, like you're gonna lose some games, but his offense, like this, what does his offense do good? He's supposed to be an offensive-minded head coach, the Super Bowl winning guru, and his offense cannot get a first down. He has wide receivers blocking on passing plays. Third and goal. Can the defense get a stop here? Tua to throw. Fake screen. Ooh. Saints just got lucky. They ran a fake screen the other way. Would have been a touchdown. Would have been a touchdown. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving too, Dottie Vision. I'm assuming that's how your name's supposed to be named. Need to stop using profanity. If you don't like it, you don't gotta tune in. I'll say whatever I want. It's time for us to score. This game should not be 13-0. This game should be like 24-0. It's a miracle this game is this close. Cursing is a sign of intellect. That sounds correct. So really, my cussing makes me seem like Albert Einstein. Do we have a chance of winning? No. We can't get a first down. Can they win? Sure, but I'm not counting on it. I'm not counting on this team who can't get a first down to win. Kellen Moore's just not a winner either. Defense is gonna have to score in order to win this game. We're gonna have to. Everyone's gonna. Did Tristan Wirfs just score a touchdown? He did. What was the play? I got to see this Tristan Wirfs touchdown. I'm sorry, but I got to see this Tristan Wirfs touchdown. I want to see Kelvin Banks catch a touchdown, man. A Kelvin Banks touchdown is what I need to see before the end of the year. Moore has nothing to do with this roster. I'm not giving him shit for the roster. I'm giving him shit because his offense is shit. His play calling is horrible. If we win, you'll go streaking through the French Quarter. Okay, you you do that. I agree, Curry. I'm not looking for results, wins and losses. I'm just looking for, is it going in the right direction? And I feel worse about this team now than I did week 1. 16 plays for 25 yards. That's Kellen Moore's offense right now. 16 plays for 25 yards. Is it all his fault? No, because some of the execution is horrible. But there is a whole bunch of shit that is on him too. Like his play calling, putting in a wide receiver to block and pass protection, that's on him. All right, here's Dante Pettis to return. Nowhere really to go, brought down at like the 27. I don't really care about wins and losses. Just is it going in the right direction? And offense today, 25 yards, 1 first downs, 0 for 4 on third downs, and 1 turnover. Six in the second. I gotta text myself something real quick so I can put it in the video later. All right, Shuck, pitch to Evan Hull. Nothing. That goes nowhere. Chris Olave comes in, I think. Second and 9 for the Saints. No running game today. Like Clint Kubiak had a much better vision for this offense last season with no one than Kellen Moore does. I'll say that. Second and 9. Shuck to throw under some pressure. Breaks a sack. Shuck's running. Picks up a few. And there's a penalty on the field. Penalty on Miami, illegal contact. Is that the Saints just got another first down? Not because of the offense being good, but because of a penalty. But still, a first down is a first down. Kevin Austin had his guy beat. I think Shuck was under pressure, though. I don't know if he would have been able to get it, but Kevin Austin was open downfield. Shuck. Play action to Neal. Dumps it off to Mason Tipton. He gets like 5 yards. Tyler Shuck is 6 of 9, 5 of 8 for like 30-something yards. Second and 5, they went no huddle. Handoff to Devin Neal. And he picks up, that's our longest run of the day, 3 yards. 3-yard run. Third and 2. The Saints are 0-4 on third downs today. They're in the shotgun. Third and 2. We can get 2 yards. Hand off to Devin Neal, who got the first down. There we go. 4 or 5 yard, and there's a penalty. Fuck. This is getting called back, isn't it? No penalty. We got another first down, guys. Let's get the celebration emojis going. We got a first down. This is the only time we're gonna be able to use these. Oh my god, this is sad. We're celebrating first downs. First and 10. Taysom's at fullback. Shuck, quick throw. Still holding on. Rolling out right. Looks. He's got Taysom for like 5 yards. Here's a Tristan Wirfs touchdown. Like, okay. People saying Kellen Moore has a shit roster. What's he supposed to do? Dan Campbell had his team. They went 3-13 or whatever that first year. Not a great record, not a great roster, but you could tell that they were building towards something. The Saints do not feel like a team building towards anything. Shuck sends tipped into motion. He didn't know what the play was. Neal, another handoff. That one goes nowhere. And is this going to take us to the 2-minute warning? Jordan Brooks is a monster. Third and 4 from the Dolphins' 45-yard line. And that is the 2-minute warning. Okay, I thought Kellen Moore took a timeout before the 2-minute warning. I was about to be pissed off. All right. Do we think they get the first down? I'm going to go on a limb and say no. They are not going to get the first down. Because why would they? Why would they get the first down? Our wide receivers need to pick it up. Everyone needs to pick it up. Coaching. If I'm being honest, the O-line I don't think has been horrible in pass protection. I'm sure in running game they've been ass, but in terms of pass protection, outside of the Devon Vele sack given up, I don't think they've been horrible. There was a sack Shuck took, but that was on him for holding onto the ball way too long. Just everyone needs to be better. The sack fumble. Yeah, the fumble. What happened on that? That was the Devon Vele play that he gave up. I don't necessarily put him in the O line category because he's a fucking wide receiver. I wonder if it's crossed Kellen Moore's mind to try a lineman. There is one play. There's been a few times this season where they put Kelvin Banks in at tight end on the same side as Talise Fuaga, and they've had him lined up at wide receiver on a few plays in the past too. So like, I think it's in the playbook, but I don't think you kind of have to like get in the red zone to run those plays, and the Saints can't really do that. But I would love to see a Kelvin Banks touchdown. Kelvin Banks is the only lineman I want to see catch a touchdown. It would be Banks, Fuaga, and that's about it. I don't want to see Radens or Ruiz catch a touchdown. Execution is his fault too. I didn't say execution was, but a few of your wide receiver Pass blocking. That's shitty design. When you're an offensive minded head coach, your offense should be good, and it is not. That's just my thinking, though. All right, we're back. Oh, he jumped off sides. That's a penalty. They're pointing towards Miami. That's a first down for this. Guys, 3 first downs this drive. 3. Saints football is so back. I'd like to see a touchdown in general. I don't know if we're going to see a touchdown this drive. It'd be nice, though. All right. First down for the Saints. Saints at the Dolphins 40-yard line. I think this is the furthest they've gotten today. Shuck has some time. He's going to run. Slides, picks up like 8 yards. Good job there. Tucking and running. Second and 2. Decent yard. This is 30 yards on this drive. They had 25 on their first 5 drives. They run it with Devin Neal. First down. Run! Devin Neal first down to like the 25. Saints call a timeout. Guys, we're about to enter the worst part of the field. If we thought the 20-20 was bad, we're about to get in the red zone. The red zone is where our team and offense goes to die. All right, what do we think happens? Field goal, missed field goal, touchdown, turnover. Put it in chat. Put your predictions in. And if you think it's a touchdown, who scores? I think it's going to result in a field goal. I got a field goal. I think it'll be a field goal. You wanted to say a pick 6? Saints just outside the red zone at the 24. Shuck throwing under some pressure, dumping it off downfield, incomplete. Lucky that wasn't picked. He threw it into an empty spot on the field, but luckily that was incomplete. It just kind of looked like he was throwing it because he was panicking. Oh, look at Vele. Vele's wide open for the touchdown on that. Oh my gosh, no. Second and 10. Here's Shuck. Pick 6. He's picked off. And he's brought down at the 40. Shuck throws a pick. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. He missed Vele to play before on a touchdown. And now, a pick 6. Or a pick. Tell Drew to get the arm ready. That was insanely awful. Literally missed Olave and Vele for a possible touchdown the play before, and then throws a pick. Here's a pitch to Achan, who picks up 8 yards. Get this ad out of here. Guys, is it time to put in Jake Hayner? Is it time to put in Jake Hayner? Is it Jake Hayner season? Hayner's a dog? Too far. Tua pitch to H-Chan. Chase Young, TFL. Hayner, I think you're missing the satire in the joke. I'm not being serious about putting Jake Hayner in. Tua, low pass, first down, Dolphins. This is a very weird sequence from the Dolphins. They have no timeouts, under a minute, and they kept running the football. And they're just going to take the field goal here. They're playing it safe. This is some lame football for Miami. It is a miracle this game is not 30-0. .48-yard attempt. Saints call a timeout to ice the kicker. And Kellen Moore looks confused why he called a timeout. Who even is their kicker? Is it Miles No, that's a running back. Jason Sanders? Is that his name? I don't know who their kicker is. The kick is good. Oh, Patterson. I don't know why Sanders is in my head. All right. Thank God the first half is over. Let's look at the first half, because it's what we do. It's been awful. There we go. Tyler Shuck, 7 of 12, 43 yards, 3.6 average yards per throw, 1 pick, no touchdowns, 2 sacks, a 30.9 passer rating. 30.9 passer rating. Jesus. Tyler Shuck, 10 runs. Devin Neal, 17 yards. I mean, Shuck with 10 yards, not 10 runs. 34 yards on 13 carries. Great running game. Receiving wise, nothing. Olave, 1 catch, 4 yards on 2 targets. Awful. Let me get Twitter up and we can look at some clips. Let's get this pulled up. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go all the way down. This is all we really got to look forward to. Cam Jordan's sack. His first one of the day. Here he is. Honestly, Tua should have just thrown it away. Cam got the sack. Here he is on this left. You can't see him, can you? There you go. Here's Cam. Tua under some pressure from Brazil, and then Cam Jordan gets the sack. We really got nothing to look at highlight-wise. 120 career takedowns, surpassing Derek Thomas. Man, the Saints got me sleepy. Here's the Danny Stutzman play. Here's the actual highlight of the game. Pitch to H-Han, picks him up, slams him. This is our best play of the game. Dude, they got another angle of it. This is our best play. The times are bad when this is the best play of the game. When your rookie linebacker getting a TFL is the best play of the game, you got some issues. Here's Cam's second sack. He's rushing from the interior like a D tackle. I think he's right here. And then the pressure from Granderson forces him up. And Cam Jordan able to... It's a cleanup sack, but a sack is a sack regardless. Here's Kool-Aid's interception. The play after Tyler Shuck's strip sack. This is awesome ball tracking from Kool-Aid, holding on to the football as well. That's an awesome play from Kool-Aid. And that is all the Saints plays that we got today. Going to the Dolphins side of things. Do they got clips? Here's Devon Achane touchdown. Watch Alontae Taylor on this. This is Alontae Taylor. Like, what is he doing? What is the effort on that? This is where you can really tell. Watch Alontae Taylor right here. This cannot be the effort of an NFL player. What is that effort? It's like he was scared to tackle. What? What is this? Just lets him walk right by him. Insane. This is the sack. This one's on Tyler Shuck to me because, like, the pass protection looks fine. Decent pocket. Feels a little bit of pressure from that left side. Steps up. I don't know. It's like half on the O-line, half on Shuck. I felt like he could have handled it better, and the O-line obviously could have blocked better. Oh my God, here's the pick. Someone on Twitter was blaming this on Kellen Moore because of the play call. Maybe if, like, Tyler Shuck didn't... Like, why is he throwing this? And if he is throwing it, why is he throwing it out here? Look at Vele up here. Look at Vele. Instead, Shuck gets picked off. And, like, this is a throw you can't make. You have to be able to see this. You have to be able to see that this cornerback is sitting on it. And even if he's not, even if the cornerback doesn't sit, this throw to Olave isn't there. It's way out there. Gets picked off. And Let me pull up the thing that really pisses me off. The play that, like, pisses me off in terms of Kellen Moore. Where is it at? Do they really not got it? Let's see. Dolphins. Sack. I want to see the strip sack fumble. Oh, I spelled Dolphins wrong. Surely the clip is there somewhere. Strip. Dolphins strip. Without any context, you would be very confused while I'm looking up Dolphins strip. I don't see the clip. I don't see the clip at all. Let's see what Twitter's got to say. Blaming blaming Kellen Moore on that interception is wild to me. People are weird, man. It was a bad pass. Stop blaming it on the coach on that one. That was just a horrible throw. Lante Taylor, Jesus. Oh, we got a fight between Titans and Jacksonville. Anthony Weaver making a statement after the Saints didn't hire him. Yeah. I just don't understand. This is such a dumb tweet. Blaming the concept instead of the quarterback who threw an awful pass. Wild to me. This is insanely wild. Like, maybe if, like, Shuck looked the other way, he would have found the open receiver. Crazy. The whole, like, people having agendas is wild. Right? Am I tripping? Okay, I got chat back up now. I couldn't see chat before. Gamecast. And that is the, that's our halftime production. Was 12 supposed to sit? That's what it looks like. He should have thrown, Fabe 409. It looked like Olave was supposed to sit because there's another defender coming in. So that's why he sits. Shuck throws it like he's running an out route. I just don't people blaming that pick on Kellen Moore's play calling is insane. It was a horrible pass. People have weird agendas, man. I can't get over it. Literally, my agenda is literally like just whoever's at QB play good because I want them to be good. Yeah, this is worse than 2014 and 16 because you still had Drew Brees in there. I give Sean Payton shit for the 2014 to 16 though. I give him shit because that's his fault for those seasons. I just don't understand how someone can blame Kellen Moore's play design for Tyler Shuck throwing an interception from not seeing the defender. Blows my mind. Yeah, guys, Tyler Shuck threw a bad pass. Did not see a guy waiting to throw. Didn't see the guy waiting to get a pick. Was blaming on Kellen Moore's play calling. Awful. In the play before, he missed Olave and Vele for a possible touchdown. Is Fernando Mendoza a Saint? Do they play Ohio State next week? Oh my gosh. Ohio State and Indiana next week. That's going to be awesome. Is it? Someone let me know. Is the college playoffs here? Like, is the college football like regular season schedule done and now it's the playoffs? Like, is that why Ohio and Indiana are playing? I think we're back from halftime now. Not yet. Yeah, if you run the same play over and over, yeah, it becomes predictable, but it was also a shitty pass. I don't... All right, we're back from halftime. Touchback. Saints get it at the 35. And the Saints, I'm assuming, made 0 adjustments for the second half. All right, here you go. Start of the second half. Tyler Shuck pitched to Devin Neal, who picks up like 5 yards. Decent play there. Yeah, I'd much rather have Arvo Reese over Mendoza or Simpson. I'd much rather just run it back with Rattler or Shuck or whoever else. I'd much rather get Arvo Reese. But if Shuck keeps playing like this, like, you kind of have to draft a quarterback. Shuck pitched to Devin Neal again. Did he get the first? Are they going to give it to him? They're going to give him a yard short. These pitch plays that go inside are like working really well. The pitch plays that go like outside aren't, but the pitch inside plays are decently doing okay. 3rd and 1. I wonder if they're going to give it to Taysom Hill here. Taysom Hill's on the field. In the backfield at fullback. Shuck sneaks it. 1st down. Justin Reed has been ruled out for the rest of the game. Okay, I thought I saw him go back in the game, but I guess he didn't. Justin Reed is out for the remainder of the game with a knee injury. Did they just say Kellen Moore's defense is... It's not his defense. It's Staley's. 1st and 10. Shuck hands it off. Devin Neal. 3-yard gain. Anthony Weaver is... He's pissed at the Saints. He wanted the coaching job. Shuck out wide. There's Vele, first down. I like Vele. You guys got put in timeout. All right, 1st and 10, Miami territory. Good drive going. Let's try and keep it going. Shuck hands it off to Devin Neal. Another good run, like 7 yards. Every time I look at red zone, Kirk Cousins is like getting smoked by the Jets defense. All right, 2nd and 4. Shuck hands it off to Devin Neal, hitting the outside. He got the first. He got the first down. Good job from Devin Neal. What an effort. I'd like to see Estime get some carries too. I feel like Evan Hull, the other running backs coming in. I'd like to see Audric Estime get some carries. Just no Taysom Hill carries. We've seen enough of those. First and 10 from the 28. Shuck hands it off to Hull. He picks up like 2 yards. Decent drive going. Let's see if they can finish. They're right in the danger zone, the red zone. Dead man's land. That's what it is for the Saints. Dead man's land, the red zone. Commentators said the exact same. Worst red zone team in the league. Shuck, empty backfield, throwing under pressure, rolling out right, looking. What a catch from Devon Vele. Wow. What a freaking catch. Nice job from Shuck too, extending the play. They're going no huddle. What a catch from Vele. That's awesome. I think he caught that. Miami's challenging. I think that's a catch. That's a catch, right? You guys think that's a catch? That knee's down. That's a first down. That's a catch. That's a catch. Not a catch? Was his knee down? It looked like his knee got down. I think it's a catch. His foot was in, out. It feels like we're kind of split here. It looked like his knee was down. John Hendricks says it looks like it's coming back. I think that's a catch. He might be coming back. Knee landed out. It's tough. It's close for sure. I'm seeing another angle of it. Catch there. That's really close. I can't tell. Right knee was in. Left went out, but which one hit first? From one angle, it looks like he's got it. From another angle, it looks like he doesn't. And from another angle, it looks like both. I got no idea. Oh, the play stands. They're giving him the catch. What a catch from Devon Vele. That's an awesome catch. The body control. One, the catch is impressive. Two, the body control to get 2 knees down or to get down. Three, scramble drill with Shuck. This is what I expected when we traded for Vela. Catches like that in the game he had last week. Hell of a catch from Vele. I like his pass catching skills more than I like his blocking skills. Kellen Moore. And now, guys, we're in Dead Man's Land. We're in the red zone. First and 10. Oh my God, another high snap. And there's a penalty. Thank God. Thank God for that false. The best false start in Saints history. Can we not snap the football anymore? Luke Fortner got a little bit of props, and now he can't snap the football. Who the hell is he trying? Is he trying to snap the football to like a fucking giant? Tyler Shuck is like 6'4", 6'5", and he's snapping the football over his head. First and 15. Here's Shuck throwing. Rolling out right, looking to scramble. Floating end zone touchdown! Chris Olave! Let's go! Chris Olave touchdown. Shuck finds him. We're on the board. Vele set up the touchdown. Olave scores. Nice job from Chris Olave on the scramble drill. Nice job. Are we going for 2 or are we kicking with Charlie Smith? Offenses. Let's get some celebration emojis, guys. We're going for 2. We're lucky we scored in the red zone. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get 2. But we're going. Are we gonna run it? Shuck keeps it rolling out right on a read option. Shucks got it. 1-score game. 16-8. All right. We're on the board. Excellent drive. Vele catch. Devanio running. Shuck gets in. That's a good way to bounce back after that pick before halftime. That false start bailed the Saints out. Best false start. Now let's get this. Let's get it posted to the gram. Let's see. Is there any photos of Chris Olave? No, there is not. Is there anything on the Saints socials? Excellent drive, though. They did a good job getting Devin Neal involved, running it, getting a running game going, getting Vele the football and the scramble drills was working. Yeah, really the scramble drills got going. It wasn't the initial play design. It was scramble drill and improvising. Got bailed out by a flag. Yeah, that false start really saved the Saints from losing like 30 yards. All right. This is the part of the game where the defense starts to fumble the bag because the offense scored a touchdown. Shuck fans are so back. Why can't we just like let the guy play? Let him make mistakes and let him have success or go through the motions. There's the one drive. Just trying to get this thing posted to Instagram. You guys saying put Simpkins in? I think Simpkins needs a little bit more time. He was a center in college for like a year in 2023. He was mainly a guard. I think Simpkins needs a little bit more time. It's awesome that he made the roster as an undrafted guy, but I don't know if he's necessarily ready to start yet. That's just my personal opinion, though. It's my personal thoughts. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I'd love to be wrong. I just don't know if he's ready to be a starter yet. That's just what I believe, though. All right. Saints finally get some points. And now we're kicking off. Here's Charlie Smith on the kick. Got it in the landing zone. And they get to like the 26. Okay, our Big Ten championship, is that a playoff game or is that like a whole separate bowl game? I don't know how college playoff brackets and stuff work. Someone's going to have to explain it to me. All right, Miami 1st and 10. Tua hands it off to Achane, hitting the edge. He's got like 8 yards. Second and 1 for Miami. I'm trying to get red zone pulled up again so I can stay up to date. Second and 1, Miami. Runs it. Did he get it? DeMario had him. I don't know if he got it, though. Third and 1. They didn't give him the first. All right, 3rd and 1 for Miami. Tua, play action, rolling out left, dumping it up. Oh, dropped, incomplete. He dropped it. I don't know who that is. Hill for Miami dropped it. Vilma's giving him crap for throwing it behind him. The throw is there. He just needs to catch that. I'm not complaining, though. I'm just commentating and talking out loud. And here's the punt. Pettis Fair catches it at the 10. What a fucking punt. I want to see if I can find that Vele catch on Twitter. I don't see it. That Bailey catch was awesome. Let's get Devin Neal touchdown. You know what's crazy? No one on the Saints has more than 1 rushing touchdown. Big is a separate conference, but get a bid in playoffs. So this game isn't a playoff game, it's for seeding. Jason, it's a conference, and whoever wins it will get the higher ranking in the playoffs. Yeah, I don't know why they don't put Ruiz at center. He was a really good center. It's for a bye in the playoffs. Okay, the playoffs haven't started, but the upcoming games will determine like seeding, who gets a bye, who plays where, stuff like that. So if Indiana loses, they still make the playoffs, and if Ohio State loses, they still make the playoffs. It'll just be a different seeding. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Learn something new every day. Depends on records of other teams. I mean, aren't they ranked 1 and 2? Like, I don't know about how rankings play into it, but if Fernando Mendoza looks good against Ohio State, like, man, you just start thinking. And if he doesn't, well, then, it's just another shitty quarterback draft class. All right. Saints last drive 65 yards compared to 63 yards in the first half. Third quarter, 8:58. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints. They hand it off to Devin Neal, who gets a few yards. Nothing wild there. Took him this long to start using Vele. I know. Like, just put him on a slant on like 3rd and 1. It's not that difficult. Speaking of Vele, he's in motion. Play action, and there's a penalty. I see false starts. I see false start hand motions, and it is a false start. On Foster Moreau. 2nd and 13 for the Saints now. You think we're going to pull a win? I don't know. I got to see how this drive ends up. I got to make sure that the first drive wasn't just like a halftime drive. 2nd and 13. Shuck out of the shotgun. Over the middle. What a snag from Devon Vele again. What a catch. First down. Get him more involved, please. What a snag. High pass. Vele went up and got it. Damn. Shuck, play action again. Over the middle. Another catch from Vele. Yes, thank you. Thank you. See what happens when you don't put him at left tackle to block? And you put him over the middle like he's supposed to do? Thank you. I have a comment I want to say, but I'll wait a little bit. Shuck hands it off to Devin Neal for like a yard. The way Vele caught that first pass, I am not saying he is. I'm not saying he's anywhere near. But the way he snagged it out of the air and like was aggressive and snatched it out of the air reminded me of MT a little bit. I'm not saying he is, but the way he did it. Shuck throwing. Another catch, this time to Juwan Johnson for a first down. Another first down for the Saints. Devon Bailey's arrived. 1st and 10 from the 45. Saints going a little bit weird play action. Shuck rolling out right. Kind of just dumps it off, throws it away. MT 2.0. Yeah, I'm surprised he caught the second one. I'm not saying he's MT 2.0. I'm not saying he's going to be anywhere near that level, but like instead of letting the ball come to him, he like goes out and snatches it. He's aggressive and snatches it out of the air, if that makes sense. Like some guys, like Shahid, he let the ball come to him. He didn't go to make a play. Vele, it just reminded me of MT a little bit. 2nd and 10, false start on Kelvin Banks. Vele has 4 catches today. All of them have gone for a first down. Second and 15 now after a Kelvin Banks penalty. That's the first time I've noticed Kelvin Banks today. A good sign that he's doing his job. Evan Hull is in our running back. We got... I don't see Vele on the field. Shuck under pressure and he's sacked. Looked like he was trying to run and he gets sacked. Good design from the Dolphins. Shuck is not... I don't know. I'm not saying he's not handling pressure well. It just seems a little bit different than like other guys. 3 sacks today. 5 hits, 9 hurries. Empty backfield. Don't throw a screen. Shuck throwing. Checks it down to Juwan Johnson for a few yards. Now we're going to punt. Now we are going to punt. Had a nice drive going, but that's about it. Saints punting. That false start penalty really hurt them. Here's Kroger on the punt. Please tell me this is a good one. Get the bounce. Ooh! What a punt. Down inside the 5. At the 4-yard line. What a punt. Sitting, sacked. That's what happens when you have a crappy O-line. It's... I always find it hilarious how different people like interpret things. Like, was it bad O-line or was it Shucks sitting too long in the pocket? I think it's kind of a little bit of both. I think he could have gotten it out quicker. I think the O-line could have blocked better. Yes, Angel, they scored somehow. And Devon Vele is looking like a really good receiver. He had 4 catches on the day for 4 first downs. 2 of them were like awesome MT style catches. Appreciate all 56 of you guys in here. What was I going to say? Oh, if you're in here, just make sure you're subscribed, liking the videos and stuff. Sometimes like you're tuned in and you don't realize you're not. So just like double check. I do it all the time. There's people who I watch and I didn't realize I was like subscribed, but I watch all their videos. So just like double check that kind of thing. Shucks a blind squirrel. Yeah, we spent way too much on the O-line for it to be this bad. Way too much. Like, the O-line should be like the Eagles last season with the 5 first-round picks and a second-round pick they've invested. And it's not that good. They got to be better. And now they might be drafting a guard. They have to find a backup center. Blind squirrels find. Yeah, blind squirrels can sniff out nuts. Pause. Julian's saying if he gets drafted, I know he's not eligible, but like when he does, and if he's good, like Super Saiyan, like it's right there. It's right there. The Super Saiyan tagline. It's so obvious. All right, we're back to what is this formation, man? They run it. Jalen Wright gets a yard. I'm checking on fantasy real quick. Fantasy is looking decent. CJ Stroud only got 6 points though. Started him over Daniel Jones, who has 17. I need Juwan Johnson to start stat padding so I can get more points. 2nd and 8 for Miami. Tua rolling out, looking. He's going to run, slide, pick up a few. 3rd down coming up. Keyboard acting up. Stroud, yeah, I saw Stroud throw a pick earlier. He was about to throw a touchdown to Schultz, and we got Schultz, but it got batted at the line of scrimmage. I was pissed. Rather had way less his rookie year than Shuck currently has. There's no comparison. Sure, I think Kubiak maybe did a better job offensively than Moore. I'm not gonna argue that though. Rattler didn't get a win his rookie year, though. I'll say that. Tua throwing on 3rd and short. Tua over the middle. Has a man for a 1st down. Greg Dulcich. Man. Stafford threw a pick 6. I think he threw like 2 picks in 2 minutes, right? He's got Olave. No AK, though. No Shaheed. You're from Houston. Texans are cool. I used to like the Texans as a kid growing up. Not as a fan, just like, oh, Tua finds Waddle for a 1st down. I thought DeMario picked it. Texans are cool. I liked them growing up. DeMario, oh my gosh. I thought like 1 second earlier, he might have picked it. 1 second earlier, and he might have picked it, or at least tipped it. Miami's moving. They're at about midfield. Tua with the handoff to Achane. Gets a few yards. This is such a weird score. 16-8. Second and 9 for Miami. See what they got cooking up. Screen to Achane. Nice design. Chase Young slows him down. They push him out after a few yards. That's actually Washington. 3rd and medium for Miami. A stop here would be nice. We got under a minute left in the 3rd. Can the Saints get it back to end the quarter? There is a penalty, and Brzee with the sack. Brian Brzee brings him down, but there is a penalty. What's the penalty? Is it a false start? Illegal formation on Miami. Brian Brzee sack is going to hold, and Miami is going to punt. Brian Brzee. Nice to see him making a play. Haven't seen him do too much this season. He's been a little bit better in run defense. He's done a few nice things. Nice to see him get a sack, though. Here is the punt. Oh, I thought they were going to block it. And Pettis returns it. Fair caught at the 12. 15 seconds left in the third. It's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter, unless it's an incomplete pass. Vele in motion, under center, Neal in the backfield. Tipton now in motion. Handoff to Devin Neal, cuts back and picks up 5 yards. Good way to end the third quarter. All right. Well, third quarter was decent. We got a touchdown. Vele's looking nice a little bit. Will they score in the fourth quarter? I don't think so, but we shall see. Let's see if there's any updates on Twitter in terms of injuries, anyone going out. Lane Kiffin makes it official. He's the next LSU head coach. I'm sure most of you saw that, though. I'm just trying to see. Doesn't look like there's any updates. But yeah, Lane Kiffin going to LSU. Yeah, college football is confusing. I know there's the Big Ten, and then there's another conference I don't remember. Then the playoff structure is based off of rankings and record, but also isn't it there's a committee and they vote who gets in the playoffs? So then it's just does it really matter? Yeah, Tulane coach went to don't know where, but I try and keep up with all the college football stuff. It's just I don't know how the structure works. And once I learn everyone's names, then it's they go to the NFL, and then I have to relearn 100 guys' names. You started Neal in fantasy. Hopefully we can get him a tutty. That'd be nice. He's doing a lot of the dirty work. All right, we're back. Taysom Hill, I think, is at QB. He keeps it for a few yards. Can we not do this Taysom Hill shit, please? It doesn't work. Okay, Taysom's coming off. Thank you. Enough of the Taysom Hill gimmick in the big 2025. 3rd and short coming up. Big 3rd down. This is Devon Bailey. Put Bailey on a little slant. Shuck throwing, under pressure, rolling out, and he's sacked. Bradley Chubb got him down. Damn. Shuck has now been sacked 4 times. Not all of them is on the O-line, I'll say that. I think that one you could probably give the O-line some crap for. Looks like Vele, I can't tell from this angle, looked like Vele might have been a good read if he had like a few extra seconds, half seconds, whatever. But now the Saints are punting. Decent punt. Fielded at like the 40. Nice tackle from Yidam at the 45. Did Stroud just throw a touchdown? Please tell me he did. He did not. Nico Collins ran it in for a touchdown. Really? It couldn't be a passing touchdown to Nico Collins. It had to... Okay. Okay, man. All right, Miami back on offense, 47-yard line. The Saints defense cannot let them get any points if they want to keep this game within reach. Play action for Tua, rolling out, bootleg, dumping downfield. Oh, was that picked? Quincy Riley has the football. They're saying incomplete. Did Quincy Riley pick this? That's a pick. That's a pick. Challenge that. Challenge that right now. That is a pick. Throw the challenge flag. Thank you. That's a pick. Quincy Riley coming up big. That's a pick. What did Puka Nacua do? Oh my God, Puka Nacua. This is not Saints related, but I'm just going to show you guys this because you got to see it. They're talking about if it's a pick or not. I think it's a pick. Real quick, watch this catch from Puka Nacua. How? This is insane. I know this is the Saints game we're watching, but they're reviewing a play, so Puka Nacua, unbelievable. Oh my God, the guy commentating says there's not enough to overturn it. Shut the hell up. This is a pick. Nothing that's clear. The ball... Dude, come on. That is an interception. That's a pick, man. There's nothing there that shows that it isn't a pick. How that's not a pick, I don't know. Second and 10 for Miami now. Let's hope Tua does another pass like that. Tua pump fakes over the middle, downfield. Jalen Waddle first down. Sinker misses the tackle. And brought down at like the 34. Man. Dolphins going to score now? Yeah. I thought that was a pick. Tua hands it off. Achane up the middle. Somehow got the first down. Achane over 1,000 rushing yards on the season. What's Achane's yards? I think he's at like 80 rushing yards today. Just outside the red zone is Miami. Handoff, Achane again. Look at him go. Got another like 9 yards. Over 100 yards, I think, now. Second and 1 for Miami. Just outside the 10-yard line. Handoff to Achane. First down. T-Mac scored, and my fantasy opponent has T-Mac. Shit. Okay. I need Juwan Johnson to start stat padding. I need some Juwan stat padding in this fourth quarter. Tua to throw. Ton of time. End zone. Caught, but not a touchdown. Out of bounds. Darren Waller. How did Tua have like 30 billion seconds to throw? Looks like it's starting to rain a little bit there. We haven't seen Charlie Smith kick a field goal today, and I doubt we're going to. Here's Tua, 2nd and 10. Keeps it to throw. Tua just throws it at the ground. Nice play from Chase Young. All right, 3rd and 10. We just got to hope that, like, their kicker misses the kick or something, or it's blocked. Third and 10. Tua throwing in the rain. Chase Young gets a sack. Chase Young coming up clutch. He's having an excellent season. What is that, 5 sacks in 6 games now? Chase Young coming up big. 2 back-to-back great plays. Isaiah Stalbert looked like he was doing a good job in coverage, too. All right, Riley Patterson. This guy's so good. He's going to make this with ease. He makes this in his sleep. Best kicker in the league. Damn, he made it. I was trying to anti-jinx him. All right. 8-19. What a weird score. What a weird score. Now the Saints got to score twice. They got to get a touchdown and a field goal and a 2-point conversion. Are the Panthers really about to beat the Rams? The officiating in the Texans game, it looked. Someone said the Texans kicker missed an extra point, and the refs called it good. That's crazy. They can't review it. Bryce Young just had like 5 seconds to throw in the pocket against the Rams. We're down bad. Get over 10. Yeah, the Saints are averaging like what, 13 points a game right now? It's not good. They can't score in the red zone. They don't have explosive plays. Like, when was the last time they got over 20 points? Was it the Patriots? They had 20 points in the Patriots game, and they had 26 in the Giants game. It's been almost 2 months since the Saints got 20 points. 24 against Atlanta. No. Atlanta scored 24. I think. The offense also didn't score in the Atlanta game. All right. This drive is about stat padding to Juwan Johnson. Get my fantasy team some points. Here's Tipton on the return. Hitting the edge. Tipton cutting back. Gets to about the 26. Decent return. All right, Shuck. Let's go. Let's go, Shuck. They go play action to Evan Hull. Rolling out right. There's Juwan Johnson. Good way to start off the stat pad. There's no way the Panthers beat the Rams, right? Second and 3 for the Saints after that Juwan Johnson catch. Shuck hands it off to Hull, who got a first down. He's doing a decent job today. Few yard runs, first downs, 4 yards, 5 yards. Shuck, play action. Stepping up. He's on the run, and Shuck slides after getting 5 yards. We're at 8:30 left in the game, down 11. Charlie Smith might have to kick a field goal. Man, you got to think, could this game be 11-19 if they didn't throw a pick before half? Shuck pass is batted down on RPO. Looking for Olave on a slant. Pass is incomplete. All right. Third down and 4. I mean, if you don't get this, you gotta imagine they go for it, right? Devon Bailey slant territory, possibly. I don't know if he's on the field. Here is Shuck. Decent pocket looking out. There's Juwan Johnson. The stat pad continues. He's gotten like 3-4 extra points this drive. I like it. Under 8 minutes now. Saints might need to start speeding up a little bit. Shuck, play action, out wide to Mason Tipton. Still going. First down, broke a tackle. Nice job from Mason Tipton. Getting some yards after the catch. Is Vele hurt? I haven't seen him in on this drive. I don't see anything regarding Vele in an injury. He might just not be in. Do not see anything regarding a Vele injury. All right, now there's an injured Dolphin, though. I think that's Minka Fitzpatrick. What happened to Fitzpatrick? Oh, probably his right shoulder. That looked painful. $7:30 left in the fourth quarter. Saints still got to get the ball back. They have to score twice. Charlie Smith might have to kick in high pressure situations with oh my God, Stafford just fumbled. Empty backfield. There's Vele at the bottom. 1st and 10. Miami's like 39, 40-yard line. Miami blitzing. Shuck rolling out left. Looking downfield. Throws it away. They have to do a little bit better of a job of moving a little bit quicker. Getting the ball out. Not necessarily no huddle, but just moving a little bit faster. Ooh, what a snag from Doug Nussmeier on the sideline. Second and 10, Shuck, screen to Devin Neal. Picks up like 2-3 yards. Not much going on. Third down and 9, 8. Are we in field goal range? I don't know. Charlie Smith. I don't think this is field goal range. Here's Shuck. 3rd and 8. Miami showing a blitz. Will they blitz? 2-1. Hike it. Shuck throwing. Looking downfield for Tipton. High pass incomplete. Looks like the Saints are kicking it. Shuck's coming off the field. This is a 55-yard attempt for... This is a tough first kick for Charlie Smith. 55. Must-make kick in these weather conditions. Let's see if he can do it. Charlie Smith, you got it in you. Kick is up. It is good. That would have been good from like 70. Charlie Smith. First NFL kick in the regular season made it. in these weather conditions. That's a win. Good kick from Charlie Smith. All right. Defense needs to stop, and then the offense has to score a touchdown. Very good job from Charlie Smith, though. Good to see a field goal get made. Yeah, the small victories are what matter. Better than Poopy Groupie. A lot of people are better than Poopy Groupie. Doesn't look like Shadur's having as much success versus the Niners today. Charlie Smith clutching up. All right, Smith kicking off, and that's a touchback. All right, 6:08 left in the game. First and 10 for Miami. Achane almost just broke one loose. He got like 6 yards on that one. Five minutes now. They got an offensive lineman in motion to tight end. Gotta assume they're running it. To a pitch out to Achane to the right, and he got a first down. Under 5 minutes now. Saints only got 2 timeouts. They lost one with the challenge earlier. Miami's been running the football well today. Play action. Tua rolling out. Looking. Caught by Dulcich. I'm surprised they're throwing it. Second and 7. We are now at 4 minutes left in the game. I just want to see if Tyler Shuck can lead a game-winning drive. Pitch Achan. Godchild with the tackle, only a few yards. 3rd and 4 coming up. 3rd and 3. Biggest third down of the game. No timeouts yet for the Saints called. We are at 3 minutes and 20 seconds in the game. 3rd and 4. Tua throwing under pressure from Chase Young. He's going to run. He got the first down. Are the refs spotting him short? The refs might be spotting it short. Chase Young, what a great job timing the jump off. All right, he's short. Tua is short. Please punt it. Punt it, Miami. Punt it. Punt it, Miami. This offense can't do nothing. Just punt it. Punt it. 4th and 1. Looks like they're going for it. I would go for it. I just don't want them to go for it. 4th and 1. They might try and draw them off sides. Got to be aware of that. Okay. Only one receiver. They run it. He's short. Kool-Aid, what a tackle. Kool-Aid McKinstry got back there with the TFL. All right. All right, Shuck's going to have a chance. He gets a chance to lead a drive. We got a little squabble right now. Look at Kool-Aid coming off the edge. If Kool-Aid doesn't make that tackle, I don't know if DeMario is able to. Man. Defense coming up clutch again. I don't know why they wouldn't give it to Achan. I have no idea why they wouldn't give it to Achan. Kool-Aid's having himself a game. All right, 1st and 10. Shuck maneuvering in the pocket, scrambling, and just throws it away. He definitely looks a little bit more panicky in that pocket. All right, 2nd and 10. Come on. Here we go. Shuck's throwing. 2nd and 10 over the middle. Caught. Guess who? Big 14, Devon Vele. Having himself another big game. 5 catches, 5 first downs. I think he's at like 70 yards now. Here's Shuck. Pump fake. Rolling out right. Caught. Looking for Vele. Could not get 2 feet. There is a penalty. What's the flag? Looks like it's a holding on Telise Fuaga. It's accepted, so first down still for the Saints. It looked like Chuck was about to throw it. It didn't look like a pump fake. It looked like he brought it back because it was about to get picked. All right, 1st and 20. Shuck to throw. Under some pressure, dumps it off. Low pass to Devon Vele. Caught, he picks up a few yards. He's got to get that pass up a little bit higher. That was a low throw. 2nd and 16. Shuck. Dumps it off to Devin Neal over the middle. Gets a few extra yards to get them to the 40. And I think it's going to be like 3rd and 8 coming up. All right. The Panthers officially beat the Rams. That game's over. The Bears are the #1 seed right now in the NFC. Holy shit. All right, what do you think happens? Do you think the Saints actually do something or no? Let's hear it, chat. Are the Saints going to be able to score? Are they going to move the ball and not score? Are the red zone issues going to pop up again? Let's hear it. Let's get our predictions in. I can't believe the Bears are #1 seed though. Gets sacked on 4th down and loses. Cam has 6.5. Cam Jordan does not have. Does he? Oh my gosh, Cam Jordan has 6.5 sacks this year. That's crazy. I thought he was at like 4. 6.5 is a big number for someone his age. All right, 3rd and 6. Come on. Dolphins throwing a disguise. They blitz. Shuck. Downfield. There's Chris Olave first down to like the 22. Nice job from Shuck finding Olave. Here we go. No huddle. Shuck throwing. Quick slant. There's Vele caught. Picks up like 8 or 9 yards. He's having himself an awesome game. Is he at 100 yards yet? They're inside the red zone. This is dead man's land. Let's see what they do. Shuck throwing again. Rolling out right out of a clean pocket. End zone. Vele touchdown! Devon Vele again! Wow! Devon Vele coming in clutch. Holy shit. What a game for number 14. What a game for number 14. I don't know if Shuck was throwing that away or if that was intentional. Hell yeah. And they got to go for 2 to tie it up. Come on. They have to get this to keep the game alive. And there's a fucking false start. Damn it. False start on Talise Fuaga. First game back, he's committed 2 pretty big penalties, a holding and now a false start on the most important play of the game. Well, now if we can't get this, does Charlie Smith have some onside kick luck voodoo with them? All right, come on. No, get this ad off my screen. All right, 2-point attempt from the 7. Here we go, Shuck. Looking, picked. Looking for Juwan. This is a pick 2. We're going to have to get the onside kick. Horrible. Fuaga looked upset. Did he get hurt? Looking for Vele. Pass was a little behind him. That might be game. Onside kick or the game's over. Come on. Charlie Smith. We need some of your Irish voodoo shit. Miami calls a timeout. Irish don't do voodoo, G. I know. I'm aware. Come on, Charlie. Let's get a lucky ass bounce. I need this ball to like doink off someone's helmet. I need this thing to doink off someone's helmet. Oh, we got it! We got it! Yes! What a kick! Vele got the onside kick too! Devon Vele, holy shit! Oh my god! We got it! Smith and Vele! Oh my god, we got it! Yes! Yes! He did not grab that before 10 yards. He might have. They can't challenge that. Oh, it's fucking boot. Fucking shit. I didn't know that was reviewable. You can't. I thought you couldn't review something that could be a penalty. Oh my god. Really? This is how the game's gonna end? The game's gonna end on a false onside kick recovery. Come on, give it to him. It went like 9 yards in like 80% of that final yard. They called back that pick earlier. Let this one stand. Is this really how this game is going to end? Can we get like a lucky break and just some shitty ass call right now? Let's hope it's too close for them to change it. Let's hope it's too close for them to overturn it. Hopefully it's one of those situations. Oh! Did that hit someone's hand? Yeah, that hit his thumb. It's our ball! Yes! We got lucky! Let's go! That's yes! Holy shit! How did we get that? That we just got lucky, man. I'll take it. I'm not pissed over it. Saints get the onside kick. All right, 115. Let's see what you can do, Shuck. You got to score a touchdown because of the pick, too. You can't kick a field goal. Here we go. Shuck's going down over the middle to Chris Olave for the first down. They went no huddle. We're at 1 minute and 5 seconds now. Shuck dumps it off to Devin Neal. Picks up like 9 yards. Going no huddle. The Saints do still have 1 timeout. Second and 1. Shuck's going downfield for Olave. Oh, no! It went through his hands. You got to catch that. Dude, you got to catch that. That's basic fundamentals. Catch that and we're up. They're saying it's a good thing. No, it's a touchdown if he catches it. Third and 1. Come on. Shuck. He has a man. He throws it away. Olave was open. He could have hit Olave. Fourth and 1. We need 1 yard. Surely we can get 1 yard. Come on, please. They're under center. They might be sneaking it. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. That's game. That wasn't even fucking close. Really? We did all of this to end the game like that. We did all of that to have the game end like this. That wasn't even close. On a 4th and 1, a must-have-it play. That's what Kellen Moore calls. On a play you had to have. That's what the Saints do. On a gotta-have-it play, man. Awful. All right. That does it. Saints lose. Appreciate you all tuning in. Tough game. We'll have a video out later. And have a good rest of your Sunday.